Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? Now, today we're going to be talking about the one and only polka dot. So, for me personally, I don't have any polka dot yet, but I am actually looking to get some in the very near future. Um, there are many, many big updates around that, which we won't talk in this video about it because this is more of a technical analysis standpoint. But fundamentally, this token looks really, really good. And also from the technical analysis standpoint, it looks really good. So if we go down here, right, and we just break it down very quickly, we can see that pretty much there's a big, massive support, right? We are on the monthly time frame, and pretty much you can tell that around the $4.30 mark for many, many months, it held this price, it now rejected, and it's going to the upside, right? If we break it down, well, let's say on the weekly, we can see pretty much we are starting to go up. And I will say this is gonna be one of the last times ever you'll be able to get this coin at this price because once it kind of leaves this zone, you can say like right here, starts trading above, let's say the $10 mark, $10.30 mark, starts closing above it. We have so much imbalance that pretty much it should rally up very quickly from pretty much, like I said, $10 to $20, okay? Because we do have this type of candle here, so it'll probably go into this. And from that area, I would not be surprised if we actually retrace a little bit, right? Like we go up here, have some kind of retracement probably here because there's a lot of support here, and then do something like this and continue rallying up. I will say though, like I said, right, you can see this is all on the monthly and pretty much more or less you can tell that, you know, right now on the monthly, we are pretty much, we broke above this area, right? You can tell. And then we are now trying to retest it. And pretty much near the end of April or even May, we're going to have the massive, massive rally once this candle closes above this area, $8.20. So once that happens, pretty much is going to be um, you know, very smooth sailing from there. We're just going to be going up and up, right? We're going to go to the $20 area very quickly, probably accumulate a little bit, and then start expanding to the upside. I will say pretty much we do have to look out for this institutional candle. However, I will say overall with this coin, I am way more optimistic about it. Actually, we could go do it on weekly. So if this coin were to kind of flop, in my opinion, which it won't, um, the max price we should see is $45, which is still, you know, it's still pretty much, 4.5 times profit, but I do think we will expand much, much further above it, in my opinion. Right now, we are around $14 million market cap, if I last remember correctly. So if we go check right now, and we go to dot, we can see that we are the 14th coin, right? And we're only actually at 12 million. So pretty much every 14 every $10 we go up, we're going to be going up 14 billion, right? And how much money there is and how much market cap. So that is a lot of money, but you got to remember, in my opinion, crypto is going to be getting pretty heavily adopted this cycle. And I think the next cycle is going to be when the full adoption happens. So we could see a coin that is very fundamentally well, pop off um, this cycle and especially next. But for me, I could still see this thing going pretty much easily, well, not too easy, but kind of easy to $100. I think that is where it's going to peak because $100 would pretty much be around $140 billion market cap, which does seem like a lot, but you guys got to remember that every cycle, like these types of coins, they kind of peak all there, right? So we could see that, and then we could see eventually the coin go back down to like 70, 60, $50 billion, which would be around this all-time high, right? So that is just something to be looking out for. In my opinion, I do think we could very, like I said, easily reach the $100 mark. Because, like I said, fundamentally, there are many good things about this coin, and technically, right, we've already had two tops. See, the thing is about this coin, we pumped once during the first rally, right, in 2021. Then we had, it's kind of like what happened with Bitcoin. It went down, and then we had the second pump. So for me, what does that say? There's lots of demand for this coin, and we pretty much already have a double top. So when when the price does go up, which it will, what I do think will happen is pretty much we're going to reach this. we're gonna have some kind of minor rejection, and then we're gonna start breaking up. Because I've seen this on many different coins and even gold and stuff where we pretty much, we get one top, second top, and then the third top, when we do get it, the retracement is never that low, right? So you can tell we went up, then we had a massive retracement, up, and then we had like the full type of correction accumulation, which we are still technically accumulating, right? So we're pretty much accumulating from June 2022 till now. It's like I said, once this monthly candle has like its rejection, May is going to pop off, and same with the summer. So it is your last chance to get into this coin. I'm going to look up, I'm personally, like I said, I'm looking to load up on this coin very, very soon because time is running out. The halving is very soon around the corner and everything is going to go up. So this is your last chance to get this coin. And my personal end target is $100. Now that it is, like I said, a little bit more on the higher side, but yet realistic. If you do want to cash out earlier, I would suggest probably around the $80 mark. And if you're really, really, really more passive and conservative, you could cash out around here, which is like I said, the 45, $50 mark. But in my opinion, you are selling way too early and you could be getting an extra, certain amount of percentage. So, like I said, if we got into, let's say, the coin right now and we would hit our expected price, we would get 11x from here. Even if we had to sell less, or earlier, we'd still pretty much get 8.5 to 9 times profit, which is still really good, especially for a coin that is just sitting outside the top 10 and for a coin that's pretty safe and really technically and fundamentally well.